T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's
Your boy
happening?
JB.
What's happening? Shout out to everybody tonight, man. I know how YouTube do. They about to send it. They about to send it out. Everybody gonna pull in slowly. You know what I'm talking about? We got some great topics tonight. Shout out to our new co-host, my guy Will Dub is in the building tonight.
Hell
Y'all know what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Hell yeah.
What's good,
Hell
everybody?
yeah.
What's good?
It's
What's
going down.
good? What's good, man?
Will, you look peaceful today, brother. You look like you look like you at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling,
He,
brother?
look, he even
You
got a
know
shape
what?
up. Look at that beard. Look at that
Oh
shark
my
beard.
God!
Look at
You
that
You
shark
know
crispy
what?
beard.
like
You know what?
JB? What?
Y'all got jokes. I love y'all, man. But yeah, man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man, to be on here with both my guys, man. My brothers from another mother. We representing different parts of Africa and different parts of Viva la Mexico and all my
Yeah,
Spanish brothers out there and stuff like that. I got nothing but love for everybody, man.
that's
Um,
what's happening.
but
That's what's
yeah, man,
That
happening.
what's
is
good,
what's
man?
up. That is what's
What's
up.
good?
Hey, y'all
Yeah,
make sure y'all hitting that like button on the way in. Like my boy Dame said, y'all make sure y'all hitting
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
button.
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta hit
Smash
that.
that thumb. Hey, hit the
Y'all gotta
like
hit that
button.
thumbs up. Yeah.
It's free, man. Hey, it's free. Tell people y'all know about us. Go ahead, share everything. Let us know. Let everybody know where we're at on Friday nights.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's free. It's free, y'all. It's
It's
free.
free, man. Unleash, we up in this thing. JB,
Hmm.
Yeah,
you
man.
looking good tonight, brother. You know what I'm
You
saying? You
too.
got
You
you
too.
up too.
Hey,
Boss.
shout outs to my people on Nas. Shout out to my people on Nas.
That's
Thank you
what's up.
for another case on Nas. Appreciate you guys. Shout outs to them. We looking good. We're looking good, fellas. We looking
Don
good.
Julio, JB.
Communication communication has been well this week. You
Okay.
know, I holla our new friend Aaron Cooper. I spoke to him earlier this week.
Shout
So
out.
we got some good plans for August.
Mm-hmm.
So August should be a really good month for all of us.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be full of content on August because
Yes.
we might be sitting with some heavy hitters, man. We might be
Hey.
God bless, and he allow us to make it there. We're gonna be sitting with some heavy hitters. So
We going
Yes.
we are probably, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but most probably because we got to work the logistics, a hotel, and
Hmm.
things like that. But
yeah.
most probably we will do a live from there.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
Yeah. Most
it's
definitely.
listen, and
Hmm.
I have somebody that I'm working on that as soon as I get this confirmation email, we in the game, bro. We in the game like Dion, baby. We
Hey,
in
we
the
going
game like Dion.
And
we going to
So
I had reached out to Mo and I told him we was talking and I said, man, that whole an area that I know a little bit about, but I'm really tapping in. My people, if y'all tapped in that whole DMV area, the DMV,
yeah,
okay? Not Department of Motor Vehicles, people.
because no.
No, he ain't talking about that.
No,
But
no.
listen to
Stay
me.
tuned.
All stay tuned. I'm out there summertime living it up. It's going up. Trust me. Everybody who's out there in the DMV, okay, pull up to this podcast. Follow my guys, Soul Priority, JB Urban Plus. Follow me and stuff like that. We going up. Trust me, man.
Yeah.
I'm coming by y'all stores. Y'all got stores. I'm blogging. I'm doing it all, and I'm networking. So it's up. We running it up. Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
get
Let's
it.
go.
before we move on, shout outs to my boy VT, man. Hey, my condolences go out to VT. He lost his grandfather uh a day ago. So he's one of us, he's one of our guys. So
Mm.
shout outs to VT, man. Everybody check up on him and stuff like that. He has a GoFundMe on his page. Go hit the link. Go help him out. It's some funeral expenses and stuff like that. So shout outs to my boy VT.
Shout
You guys already know him. He got plenty of he's always in here every Friday. He doesn't miss it. So shout outs to VT and my condolences to him and his family.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
Condolences,
Yeah.
brother. I'm
I
sorry to hear that.
actually had that plugged into the show at the top of the hour. I was gonna tell everybody to make
Yeah.
sure they holler at him, bro, and get him make sure they check his GoFundMe and all that, because he do got GoFundMe over there. So y'all make sure y'all checking out VT. He is a family member of the show. Y'all know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all support that brother, bro. And our condolences, fam. Our
Hell
condolences.
yeah, let's get this
You
ball
know what I'm
rolling.
talking about? Now, with that being said, man, we about to dive on into this show. Doug, what you had on feet today, bro? What you had on feet today?
I knew you would never ask. So, you know,
Yeah,
in
man.
the words of Dorothy, there's no place like home.
Oh, he went in. Oh, hold
Woo!
on now.
There's
Hold
no
on.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
put him in the big screen.
hold
Put him
on,
in the big
hold on.
screen.
There
Hey,
is no
My
place like home. You know,
what?
I got two pair of these things, man. A lot of stuff I like to double up. Y'all gonna have to
yep.
call me the double up king. But to make a long story short, you know, I had to go ahead and, you know, take the clothes off mommy. You know
I
what I'm
see it.
saying? So
Woo!
I
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
Man,
Nice,
You know what I'm
nice, nice,
saying?
nice.
nice, bro.
Yeah,
I
yes
like.
sir.
I
Yes
like
sir.
that.
Yes sir.
I wanted to do my pair like that, bro, but I
Mm-hmm.
did not do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
need to do it.
Yeah.
JB, you
Yeah,
up
what's up?
next,
What's up?
bro? What do
Yeah.
you have on feet today?
Well, you know that I also double up in a lot of stuff that I like, And
Mm-hmm.
as you guys see over here, I got a NASA shirt, right? And
Yeah.
Yes
let me
sir.
get up so y'all can see a little bit better the shirt. I got a NASA shirt, so you pretty much have an idea. Dub, I'm
Mm.
quite sure you could guess what I had on feet today.
I what you had
You
on.
know,
Oh, my boy going.
I had my
He
Galaxy
had
Yay!
them
Forerunner.
galaxy things on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Galaxy on. This is my dead stock pair. My other pair is over there. But yeah, this is what I had on feet today.
My
Mm-hmm.
guy JB said he had on them galaxy things. Me today, guys, on feet. Y'all already know what time it is, bro. Bam!
Black
Can't
toe,
go wrong. Can't
Black
go
toe
wrong.
things in the
Can't
classic,
go
black
building,
wrong.
man. I
toe.
got
Classic.
black toe today,
Classics,
y'all.
man. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Can't go
Classic
wrong with it.
black toe, bro. That's what I went
Yeah.
with today on
Hey, for
feet.
anybody that doesn't know, just so you don't know, really quick history. The Black Toe 14s, Jordan never wore them in a game ever. He
Yep.
wore them on the filming of a movie that he was doing, jumping from the free throw. So that's the only time that he ever
Mm-hmm.
wore the Black Toe 14s. So it's a little, Easter eggs for you guys out
Yep.
there that ask the when did he wore the black and white. He never
Yeah.
wore them on a game. He
Yeah.
wore them outside, regular, and then he wore them for the filming of that um
Wow.
documentary.
Man,
That's
that's
right.
crazy, bro. He never wore that damn shoe. I would have figured he would have wore that one, bro. That's a clean ass damn shoe, man.
Right. Right.
Y'all
You
know what
know,
I'm saying? Hey, yo, speaking of shoes though, bro. Anybody out there got size 11, bro? Size 11. I actually had a request come through today, bro,
well,
for
brick
some
by bricks or
size
what?
11. Not brick by bricks, just Jordans in general. Just Jordan in general.
My boy
Somebody
Ace.
was
You
looking
gotta hit. You gotta hit my boy Ace.
for some size 11s. He actually sent a message over about the size 11. So I'm gonna play his message real quick because
Yeah.
he desperately needs some size 11s. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so I'm gonna let y'all. He desperately need these, man.
Hey, so who got them J's though? Size 11. I'm just trying to holler at you real quick. You know, I got that, man. I got about like 300 for him. Just come, send me your ad and I'm gonna pull up on you real quick. Just, I'm gonna get them J's up off you real quick, bro. You got them J's? Yeah. Give me a call. Hit me in the DM. I'm gonna come scoop them. I'm gonna give you 400 today. Just make sure you got size 11. All right.
Hey, yeah,
Oh, I knew you were gonna pull that off, bro.
hey,
Oh
if
man.
y'all got size 11, man,
Mega
y'all.
Man with dreadlocks. Mega Man with freaking
Hold on.
braids.
My freaking. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you know,
Let
turn
me get
dub.
back right. Let me get
Dub,
back. Let me. Let me
turn
get.
up.
Let me get back
Turned up.
right. Let me
Turned
get
up
back
is
Hey,
right.
what?
Let me get
hey,
back
Dub.
right. There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
Dub, if they got a size 11, bro, my man say hit him up, man.
He'll pull
Hit him
up
up.
on
If
you.
y'all,
I hit him up I hit him up in the words of Tupac. Yeah, I hit
Yeah.
him up.
my boy said give him the size 11. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He got y'all. He got
He
y'all.
If y'all,
started. He
if
started
y'all, if
good,
y'all
but
did, yeah,
he
if y'all
started
did,
good. Once he started licking his lips, his chops, I was like, oh
You already know
no.
what time. You already know what time it is, man. I wanted to start the night off tonight off pretty light, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying. So we're gonna start tonight off kind of light, man. Let me see do my thing work real quick, bro, to get us in the corner. It does not. I can't get us in the corner tonight. Now listen, first topic of the night, guys. I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick. I'm gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna see can I get me and the guys off screen. Dub, this you right here, bro. This you for you. The fragment highs, bro. Right here. Fragment highs. I'm gonna remove us from the stage so y'all can see.
What's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Dub, we can hear you.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know why my mic won't allow you to say anything. Why my thing been acting crazy, like it don't want to put me in the position that I want to be put in for some reason. But the fragments behind us right here, the frags.
Yeah,
them dropping.
Okay, here's the thing about it. As of now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't heard anything about it. I have seen people put them up for sale, which is crazy, and people are buying them. I'm gonna let people do what they want to do. It's their money. But from what this is a sample, and when it's a sample, you have to take it as it being a sample, which means that it's close to, but it's not the finished product. Because samples, they put those out there, and then they turn around. If you know Jordan Brand, they'll switch the whole thing last minute. This is a shoe that's scheduled for February 2026. Once again, people, this is a shoe that's scheduled for February 2026. This ain't got nothing to do with fake or retail. Once again, this shoe is scheduled for February 2026, and people are selling this sample pair.
Yep.
So this is a sample, is what you're saying. This is not.
It's a sample.
This is not.
It's a
that's
sample.
They may release.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. Like again, when I spoke to my boy that I told you, Mo, he didn't hear anything about these. Like he did not know anything about these because these were never on the table, on the sample table, or none of that. What there was in the table was a whole bunch of foam pauses, the Jordan 6s for next year, Jordan 7s for next year, a couple of Jordan 5s, a couple of Jordan 4s. That's what was on the table. There was no fragment one highs on the table.
Right. So this picture behind us right here, I'm sorry, y'all, that I can't move us to the side. I don't know why my thing will not move us to the side. But what you're saying is this right here does not exist. Well, it exists, but this is a sample pair.
It exists.
It exists. It's a fragment part of your mind. I don't. I don't.
It exists. It is a physical. It is a physical pair.
It is a physical shoe, man. I mean, right now, I mean, it's one of those pairs. So
yeah.
So this is something that the public may not see.
No. This is something that I have seen certain people across the gram who have this shoe, and they've been selling this shoe, and people and they're doing pre-orders of this shoe. Like I say,
Transformers more than meets the eye.
Exactly.
Autobots.
Exactly.
So it might be some refunds going out later on, bro.
No. You don't get no refunds when you pre-order on something like this.
Nope, there's no refund, bro.
No refund. What happens is the shoe, you pay up, you get the shoe, and that person disappears. and then they come back with a new IG name. But it is what it is. So
don't say too much, Dub. Don't say too much. Don't say too much. Remember what I tell you. Be passive. Be passive because
But to be brutally honest with you, people gonna do what they want to do with their money. So yeah, that's what they're gonna do. You know.
So
So.
everyone in the chat right now, they like trash can. What my boy said, trash can juice fragments right there. My boy Robert Johnson said trash. Like how Mike Rich say, trash can
Can
water.
water. Yeah, they
Trash
are.
can
Big
water.
time trash can water right there, bro. Yeah, I'm not feeling those, y'all. I'm not feeling them frags. The actual mock-up I thought was better, bro.
Way better. And then on top of that, we've already seen this before.
Yep.
We've
Yep.
seen this before. That's
Yep.
that's where I'm more upset about. We have seen this from Fragment before. We've seen this.
Yeah, it looked just like the regular frag, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Except
And
they
they
just
added stitches and they swapped the bottom. They add a
yeah,
couple of stitches and swap the bottom. People don't even realize that. They just
yeah.
swap the bottom and add a couple of stitches and made it look like it's a Union pair, but it's not a Union LA affiliate. As far as I know, and I was told,
Mhm.
that pair that is floating around hasn't been signed off on.
yeah.
Oof.
I
Somebody
I
might
haven't
be
heard.
getting.
So
Yeah,
for
I haven't
those
heard.
out there, because I asked on Tuesday. I asked on Tuesday when I was looking at, you know, planning what I'm trying to plan for us fellas in school and that. And I asked about that pair. I asked about that one. I asked about the fragment lows. I asked about there's rumored to be another Travis Scott coming out,
Hmm.
and they debunk all that. They were like,
Yeah,
nope, no more
yeah,
Travis. The last
yeah.
Travis Scott is going to be the fragment Travis Scott lows. After that, there's no more Travis collaboration with Jordan Brand other than the trainer, the what is it, the cactus trainer, whatever.
Hmm.
The
Uh,
T Rex, not the T Rex,
the
but
T,
is it
the
that
Yeah,
the T?
you could basically go off of saying that, but it's a trainer. I got some good
yeah,
news too, though.
yeah.
What you got?
So
Just
that's as far as I was told. So go ahead, Dub. It's your show, man.
for all the people who still are Travis Scott crazy. I appreciate all my people out in LA who's actually out there in the Valley in Indio at Coachella. Travis Scott is taking over Coachella.
Yup.
Okay, he has taken over Coachella. He has he got it's crazy. It's one thing to have golf, but now you got stuff going on with soccer.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because
Okay,
he owns
so
part of a soccer team.
yeah, um, so other than that, he's got so much merch. The whole Nike team, all that branding is out there at Coachella right now.
Oh,
They're at
somebody.
Coachella right now. So yeah, yeah. Heavy. When I say heavy, if y'all remember what happened last year at Complex Con when he called it, you know what I'm saying, Cactus
Travis Scott.
Con and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
he's doing the same thing at Coachella.
Nice,
Same thing
nice.
at Coachella right now. Yep.
Dang. Well,
Yeah.
hey, there y'all go, man. Y'all know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shout out to my guy Dub, man, for fitting y'all in. If
Yeah.
y'all at Coachella, you might be able to. Hey, you might be able to get
And
lucky
oh
out there.
yeah, and also his new release colorway
Yeah.
is dropping this weekend at Coachella.
Hold on. You talking about the cactus with the
The
mellow yellow
green,
color?
yeah,
The
yeah,
neon
yeah,
green with the
yeah.
neon green. Yeah.
It's dropping at Coachella this weekend,
I actually,
exclusively at Coachella. Yeah,
I got that. I
yes,
got.
sir.
I'm gonna have to pull that.
Yeah.
Hey, JB, you know y'all go to talk about shoes now, bro. We
We we don't
talking
we
about
don't we
this.
don't internet surf here, bro.
Oh,
We don't got
we talking
surfboards
about
over
now. I
here.
got it. It's over there now. Y'all want to see it? It's over there. You know what I'm saying? But we can bring it out later on. We'll bring it out
Let
later.
me let me uh let me ask this question to Dub real quick.
Go ahead.
Dub,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
with these um with these band 85s, bro, what's going on?
Okay.
How you gonna
As far
jump the next topic? Hold on. I orchestrate over here. You let me do the orchestrating, right? You let me. You see how he trying to do
I
that?
just wanted to mess with. Hey, Dub,
Just
I
over
wanted to
here
mess with so bad for the longest time. I wanted to.
trying to, man.
I just wanted to mess with Soul for the longest time, bro. I've been wanting to do that for so long, but we didn't have somebody else to do it. But no, go ahead, Soul. Go ahead.
Slow down.
I
Slow down.
just,
Just pump the brake. We gonna talk about that. We get into that. We get into that. But
go ahead, Soul.
not next topic of the night though, we do got to talk about this topic right here. Because
Mhm.
we were supposed to talk about this topic about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It may have been two
Yeah,
weeks ago. We were supposed to talk
two
about
weeks
this.
ago. 2 weeks ago.
StockX allowing resellers now to ship straight from them to the consumer. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think 2 weeks ago, bro, this was big news for a lot of resellers. And a lot of people that was in the sneaker community was like, "Oh man, this is gonna probably change the game, bro, and how people buy sneakers or how who they decide to get them from." You know what I'm saying? Like, Doug, you and your people stay in the gray area. I really don't do the gray area, bro. So I have to throw this question out to you first, bro.
Okay.
And then I got to talk about what Ban told me, because Ban said this is actually a good thing for resellers who actually get approved in this program.
Yeah. He's definitely right about that. One day I'm pretty sure he'll push back up on the show. He's definitely right about that. Those resellers who have a good track record, a long record, yeah, it's easy. It's easier. It's actually more money for the reseller.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't got to pay fees and they don't got to
Yeah.
pay.
It's
They could
more
use
money
a
for them.
different shipping method. All they got to submit
It's
is
right.
the tracking.
It's better for the reseller, because when you ship your shoe off to StockX, the thing that's always weird about these platforms too is that it can be the minus inconsistencies to them when they come to legit checking, whether it's the box, something could be off, and you'll know as a seller that your shoe is authentic or whatever, and it goes to them, then they'll deem it that it's not and send it back, and then your list like, what the hell, and then you're put on this crazy list to where you can't even sell on the platform no more.
And you got to pay $15.
Yeah,
And you got to pay
like
$15.
it's crazy. What's good about it is there's good things and bad about it. It's good for the reseller if you are a legitimate reseller. It's better for you. You know, it's no different than being on any social media platform and selling your sneakers.
Really?
Yeah, but the bad thing about it is just the fact to where it's like, who do you really trust, and how the logistics, or should I say the information of getting in contact with the seller if something does go wrong, because now you're putting the blame off the actual company and onto the seller.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things to where, like, if I take pictures, 8-10 different pictures of the shoe, you know, showing that this is it, and then I receive something else, you know, or whatever like that, you know, the contact and stuff needs to be more transparent. I haven't shopped with StockX for a while. I'm not going to act like I have not shopped with StockX, but I haven't shopped on StockX's platform for a good few years, so I can't really speak so much really about it, because I haven't really even.
Yo, I got a whole bunch of donuts, bro.
I'm laughing at Kev, because Kev said, "Damn, Mo, that looked like Mo Cranberry, and that looked like." I mixed it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mixed it. You know what I'm talking about? But it's in there now. Hey,
shout out to everybody in the chat, the donos, the questions, keep them coming, y'all.
Don't.
This
it right here. It right here. You know what I'm talking about? Because I knew the night was gonna be a long night. Real quick, I do not want to backtrack, y'all. I don't want to backtrack, but I did see somebody in the comments. I do like to make my people happy over here. They wanted me to bring the shoe out. Doug, JB.
Yeah,
this is the one that is supposed to be dropping. This the one Doug talking about right here.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
So
that one right there.
This is this weekend, Doug.
This weekend.
Yeah. So y'all see it right here. This weekend.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Good luck for those of y'all that want these. You know what I mean? I actually like the colorway on these.
It's not bad.
Hold on a second. Let me address this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Long Beach, Joe Jets. Yes, my name on YouTube is Marciano. Yes, that is my YouTube name. It's been that name for years. So yeah, that's and Black. Yes, we are in that Don Julio. You submit the dono for the shot, and I'll take the shot, bro.
Don Julio JB is in the building. Do you got your Cash App on the thing, or do you got it inside?
Yes, it's right there. The Cash App is right underneath. It's JB, you know, Urban P23. I mean, it's there. The Cash App is there. You know.
I'm gonna have to put my link up in there too, just for information. You know, what you see up there on the top, if y'all want to do it, but I'm always down to give out free information. It's all good, because that's what I do. I love my people. It's the same thing. Just put a $ in front of Boss Dub Kicks, and that's my cash app.
That's what. Now listen, Dub ain't gonna say that. But I'm gonna say that before we go on to the next topic. All right, Y'all know we got Don Julio JB over here. This is y'all's way to support JB, his cause, his movement, and everything that he got going on. We got Don Julio JB. We love Don Julio JB.
Yes,
After
sir.
about
Yes, sir.
5 shots, bro, he go crazy in this thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and
Now,
I got some rants, Y'all want to hear those
we got
rants?
some rants tonight. Now, listen, I've been talking with Dub about behind the scenes, bro. He ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Dub is working on his monetization over here on the channel as well, and the way y'all can support him, bro. We gonna have his section. I think it's Wisdom with Will. And what if y'all need to know anything about secret locations when drops, like how he just dropped that dime right there for y'all to be out there at Coachella, y'all support that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? He giving y'all Will's wisdom.
Yep.
So again, we gonna put that integrate that in the show. So if that does help any of y'all out there, bro, to get y'all hands on these this weekend, y'all heard the man right there. Put a cash mark in front of it right there, bro. Support the man, and hit his cash out. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, Wisdom with Will on the way, man. We got it. It's in the making. Them little
Yes,
Jews
sir.
right there that he got, bro. Hey,
And it's going to be coming every week when we have drops every Friday night. I'm going to be dropping that little for different things for people who want it. If they ask,
Wisdom with
I
Will.
will.
There you
You
go.
know.
There y'all go. Support Will, man. Y'all make sure y'all support Will. Yeah. Family, man. Family. All right. So we talked about the StockX thing, man. A lot of people saying good things. A lot of people saying bad things. I'm going to agree with the resellers, bro. It's good for those who deserve it because they don't put the work in. Y'all know what I'm saying? So I hope the people that do buy from StockX, y'all get what y'all want. The gray area is very scary. Right, JB? We actually saw that.
Extremely scary.
The last past 2 days been very scary, bro. We're gonna talk about that later on in the show. All right. Next up, JB and Will. JB and Will. When buying sneakers off somebody, bro. When buying sneakers off somebody, how many questions is good questions and bad questions? I got a gentleman right here, bro. He was asking a lot of questions, bro. He was asking a lot of questions. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna roll tape here in a minute. Now y'all tell me what's too many questions. JB, you got something? Don Julio, there you go.
Kelvin. My boy Kelvin.
He's in the building. Kelvin is in the building. And while we talking about JB and JB doing his shot, Will, the wisdom with Will, you got a ballpark figure what you gonna charge everybody for this information? $2, $3,
Yeah, it's whatever. It's honestly whatever they want to contribute. It could be 99 cents, $1.99, 5, whatever. I just appreciate, you know what I'm saying. I just appreciate whatever dono that they decide that they want to give me, man. Because like I said, I do this free gratis for the people and stuff like that. But whatever, I'm humbled by whatever they decide to do. I'm definitely humbled by it. Yes,
listen, do me a favor, Will, while we got you over here, because see, everybody know JB Urban Plus's cash app, bro. If you can, if you can, in the comments right here on YouTube, bro, type your cash app in that thing.
Yeah.
Type it in.
What I'm trying to tell people right now, they see my name.
Yeah.
Literally, just put a $sign in front of that, and that's what it is.
Okay.
$sign.
I'm gonna type it in right now.
Yeah.
Type it in.
Dub.
Help him out, JB. Help him out, JB.
Thank
you know
you,
what I'm
JB.
talking about?
Yeah.
Literally that right there.
Get him right. Get him right, man. Get him right, man. Y'all know how we do over here. Yeah.
Dub,
Big
make
time
sure
in the
you
building,
look
man.
at the chat to make sure that is correct.
Big time in the building. I see y'all. Let me give a couple shout outs while we doing that too. Shout out to my guy John Felton in the building. Shout out to Long Beach Joe in the building. My guy Jay Davis is in the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black 114. I see you, Playboy. You know what I'm talking about. Wiz is in the building. Y'all know what I'm saying. My boy Kev in the building. But everybody up in the thing tonight, bro. I'm for real. I can't scroll all the way back up to the top, but y'all up in here tonight, man. Shout out to everybody, man.
That's right, JB. That's right.
No problem, bro.
Right there. JB got you right. So
Woo! Kelvin, thank you for the donut, Kelvin. You know,
there you go right there.
shout out to my boy Kelvin for that.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. I'm gonna have to send you my cash
Yeah,
app too. I normally be first, but I forgot about
yeah.
baby. Now, again, guys, how many questions? Like, you know how they used to say, how many licks does it take to get to the
Yeah,
tip of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
yeah,
How many
yeah.
questions can they ask?
How many questions? Now, listen,
A
now,
minute. Okay, go
as
ahead.
many as they want.
No,
Nah. We gotta. No. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do
no,
All
that.
right, so check
no.
this out. I
These,
got a
you know,
guy. I'm gonna roll this tape real quick. Y'all tell me now, is he asking the right questions or he's asking the wrong question? JB, roll tape.
roll tape.
Let's roll.
Any sort of
Yeah, it's 14
verification?
pairs, brother.
Do you have any sort of verification?
No, I don't. I got all of them
Holy
from my man. I don't got any verification, but they're all brand new, never been worn.
You don't have any sort of receipt verification, third-party verification, nothing like that?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
They're all authentic.
Favor, just put the light on the stitching. I just need to check that. Okay. Concern, it's still like where'd you get them from? Because they're 2 months early.
Yeah.
So
I got a plug. He always hit me whenever there's new drops, like early releases and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I got.
so is it purchased or
You asking too many questions, bro.
it's
I just got them.
no? I'm asking just because if it's stolen, I can't buy it.
I feel you.
Because I can get in trouble for it. It's none of my business what you're doing. It's just at the end of the day, I'm supposed to do it for myself. So if it's purchased, I'm willing to buy all of it for $250. That's not my concern. My concern is where'd you get them from?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stack. They jacks, bro.
Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all new, all authentic. So like, you make money, I make money. Everybody's happy.
I would. Okay.
If you don't take them, I got other people wanting to
I
take
would.
them.
I
That's up to you,
was
bro.
just gonna say I'm probably just gonna hold off because I don't want to get in trouble for it. But I appreciate your time though.
See,
Will.
see.
Now we Will, what's your take on this, bro? Was Buddy asking the right and chat too? Y'all tell me, chat. I'm you know what I'm saying? JB, Will, was he asking too many questions, bro, or was he asking the right questions, bro?
He did. First of all, he was asking too many questions that would make anybody be like, I don't want to sell to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming off as somebody who doesn't know anything about the sneaker game. Okay, so that to me is a red flag. Like, why are you asking me all these questions? We already set up a meet and greet. I told you what shoes I got, what I got. This you're asking too many questions. When you're now, he's not wrong for asking questions, but he's just rambling off this and that, you know. And they're not bad questions that he's asking. But when you start asking questions like that, give me my shoe back. I'm closing trunk and I'm gone. Because to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm out. Now I
So you
understand what.
say it sounds like police activity. Is that what you
Hell
saying?
yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I don't
That's
deal with the
feds right
police.
there, bro.
I
That's
don't deal with the
feds asking
police.
questions.
I don't care how right you are. I don't deal with the police, bro. I don't deal with them. No. 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 He asking questions like that, bro. So I have no choice but to think that's what he is.
Listen, the question should have ended the minute that he said they jack, bro. The question should have ended. Second
No.
of all, if you were already suspicious about where the gentleman got the shoes or whatever from the giggle, from the start, you should have stopped all transaction.
There you go, JB.
You
There
over
you go.
there, you
There
over
you
there
go.
checking stitching, asking legitimate. How in the world somebody's gonna have legitimate documentation of a shoe that hasn't been out? It's not even on anybody's system that they could print you out a receipt. Like, people don't understand how it
He,
works.
he's
Sneakers don't get put
tell him.
on the system until they are in the physical of the store because they gotta scan each
Gotta
UPC.
allocate what they got. Yeah, what they got in there.
And they
And
have to, once they scan all that, that information gets shipped out to Nike. Be like, hey, we got our shipment. We got our 75 pairs, 150 pairs, whatever. Right? And this is where I told people before and why a lot of stores started shutting down.
but
This is
hey,
what Nike started doing. Nike started sending reps the day before release and checking the inventory to make sure you still had all 150 pairs that you got allocated. And that's why a lot of people were getting in trouble because they were
Oh
not
boy,
having their inventory.
oh boy was whoever had that question. He was like, he said something about. I wish I
Which
could roll back on the comments. He
hold
said
on, which
something
one?
about.
Let me see.
He said having too many pairs is already a red flag. Can I respond to that real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
by all
go
means.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
can I
Have at it.
respond to that real quick?
Yeah.
Having a trunk. Let me explain something to you because I also resell. Hold on, I also resell. Having a trunk full of shoes early. Let me tell you why it's not always a red flag because it's who you know where you're getting the shoes from. I'm not going to put the brand out there, but for some people who do know me, first of all, I got these in February.
Mhm.
In February at the Jordan Jam event, okay? Number two, okay? I'm going to sit around here and tell you certain shoes like this that is going to be mass produced. If you know, you know. And what I mean by that, they're already sitting. They are sitting in the stores already. Okay. I can sit around here and talk about the reimagined UNCs or getting ready to load up and sit in the Foot Lockers and the JD Sports and stuff like that right now. When they mass produce a shoe like this, a Super GR, oh bruh, they're ready. Okay. But having that, it's all where you get them from. Yes. Now on the other side, I'm not going to say that they're quote unquote stolen, but they came from somewhere.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
the kid admitted that they were stolen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the,
he admitted it
So
the
on
kid
camera.
so
admitted
he
in
he
the video they're
he
stolen.
and him doing that once again and him doing that what he did knowing that that's on the video, he's done now.
Yeah,
He's done. No
you
other
know.
plug, nobody's gonna mess with him
Mhm.
because once you get on that camera and you say it's that, and then the person who helped get you that do that, and they run it back, they're like, nah, bro, we ain't messing with you.
So
You
you thinking? So you what you saying? Will he probably doing his whole,
yes,
like his whole little situation behind
His
it?
yes,
whole connect
because
is
it
gone.
yeah,
His
he's
connect is
done.
gone. They're gonna
He's
see
done.
that video. That
He's
video is
done.
gonna float around the authentic side so fast, and somebody's gonna get a ear of it, and
He's done.
it's done.
He's done.
I mean, that's a given. That's
Yeah. Even if
stupid, stupid
yeah,
of him to be saying those things on camera.
you
You know,
don't you don't you don't admit that. They even tell you. Even a lawyer's gonna tell you. Even if you are guilty, you don't admit anything. You
so you
don't
don't say nothing. You
you
don't say
don't say
absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Okay?
And I think there was gonna, and I give props to the guy for not buying them. And again, we don't know if he did buy them after he turned off the camera.
Yeah.
Like we don't know none of that, right?
No.
So we don't know none of that. But
True.
shout outs for what he did on camera, saying, "Oh no, I can't buy them because I can't get in trouble." Let me clarify that. Yes, you could get in trouble for stolen. You have
Yes, you can.
stolen merchandise.
Yeah, you
If
Yes.
can.
somebody comes, a Nike rep or whoever comes, and under their right, and you don't have a Nike account, you have to provide physical evidence how you obtain these pairs. You can't go and be like, oh yeah, I bought them resale from 20 different people, because now you just created a wave that is even bigger in the sense of,
So,
okay, where these people got these shoes from, and it starts trickling down. You understand? Shit
so
rolls
JB,
downhill.
should he have asked all these questions before? He should. These are questions he should have asked
These are
before the
questions
meeting.
that he should have not asked on
Yeah.
camera.
Not
Period.
on camera, yeah.
Not on
Now,
camera, because now he just not only incriminated himself, because they could put it that he is affiliated with people that's stealing, and then the person that has the stolen merchandise just incriminated himself.
okay. Now here's piggybacking off what JB said. I know a store in New Jersey who had a release for the 85 high, the band, the bread ones. Okay? They had a release. Okay? They went ahead and backdoored 95% of the pairs to one reseller. Okay? Nike representative comes in there. First thing they do, they go in the stock room and ask them, where's all the shoes at? The owner had to literally confess and say, yada, yada, yada. They said, these shoes need to be back within a few hours or your contract is gone.
Yep. I said this many times.
JB
Nike
said
was going to start.
he said that was about to happen. JB said that about 6 months ago.
He, luckily enough for him, Nike gave him 2 strikes and a foul ball for that. He wind up getting the pairs back. He still has his contract. But because he did that, they pretty much cut less of what they're going to be giving to his store because now they know that
They
this
changed his
particular
tier.
store.
That's all they
Yeah.
did was just
Yeah.
change his tier.
So,
It changes the amount of pairs he gets. It changed what he gets. So now he has to rebuild his sale history with the brand before they could even consider moving him a different tier. Because that's
yeah,
how it works.
and
A lot of people don't understand that.
and what people don't also understand too, how much volume you have to be selling to even get considered
Yeah.
to get a Nike contract. It's not that easy. What people think it is, it's not as easy as you think it is.
It's easy to lose it. It's not
Yeah.
easy to get it. It's real
Yeah.
easy to lose it. Believe me, it's real easy to lose it.
Mhm.
It's not easy to get it back or get it. Period. That's why a lot of stores, mom and pop stores, they spend years trying to get a
Mhm.
Nike account and they
Mhm.
can't.
Mhm.
Not even a tier 3, which is the lowest tier that you could get. That's getting Team Jordans and mids. Not even that.
Mhm.
And this is why I explained to people a couple of months ago that Nike was going to start doing that. They were
Yeah.
going to start sending pairs. They're very exclusive, very rare, and they already tracking their inventory. They already know where these pairs went, where they got allocated, and they were going to start sending representatives to check inventory. Because while on the system is reading that you have 190 pairs and you already backdoored them last week when they came in, yeah, the system is still reading that you got 190 pairs, but you only got 25 pairs.
Man, that's
Physically,
crazy, bro.
you only got 25 pairs.
That's
And
why I feel funny about those raffles, those in-store raffles, because I already know the in-store raffles is cooked. I don't even.
Bro,
that is
that's
1,000.
why a lot of people in this room do what they do. Y'all know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. Now,
Yep.
with that being said, so Will, it's safe to say, JB, it's safe to say that both of these gentlemen were in the right. The guy, the reseller said, bro, you're wasting my time. He was
Yep,
right.
he's
The
right.
guy that asked all the questions, he was right for asking all them questions, but we all agree, bro, you should have asked all them questions. Come on, bro, before you even
Oh
met.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that. Y'all, if anybody out there thinking about doing that, bro, please call these people, bro. Before somebody drive to a location, burn gas,
Yeah,
spend money,
man.
bro.
Don't. Yeah.
All those questions to be out the way before you meet in person.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
All of them.
understand? Don't
All of them.
don't don't do that.
No,
Don't do
don't.
that. Don't do that because you putting yourself at risk. First of all, right?
Yeah.
This YNs, right? This YN
Mhm.
generation. Listen, they have no mercy for anyone.
Yeah.
None.
You might
None.
get shot in the middle of a transaction
Yep.
because you're
Yep.
asking the wrong questions.
Yep.
Listen, if you're gonna be doing the resale, and I get it, everybody nowadays wants to be a reseller. Be smart about how you conduct resale businesses.
Yeah.
First
Exactly.
of all, don't be
Exactly.
doing resale business in a dark place in the middle of nowhere. Nah,
Talk to him,
right
JB.
there,
Talk to him, JB.
that right there. If you're not going with a team of guys and one or two of those people in that group is strapped, meaning you got that pew pew on you, you
Yeah.
should not be meeting nobody in no dark behind a warehouse. None of that. I don't care how many pairs. Like big, it's like Biggie Small says. I don't care if they want an ounce. Tell them bounce.
Mhm.
Listen, you don't.
Right.
You do
Yeah.
not. You
Yeah.
those are major no. The
Yeah.
video alone. When I first saw the video, I was like,
It
this
looked like
dude
a
is lucky
scam.
that he didn't get shot.
Yeah.
This dude is
Yeah.
lucky. After those questions, he is lucky that this dude did not get jacked. Because
Well,
He
first of all,
annoyed me.
the reseller knows that you are packing. You have a stack because you come in to buy a whole load of inventory. And
yeah.
then on top of that, The kid is trying to dump these pairs quickly. He already knows what's up. He knows he don't want to get caught with these pairs. He's trying to dump them quick. He was trying to close the transaction. Listen, you wasted my time. I need to get rid of these pairs because they hot on the streets. They trying to get them out off of them to the
Yep.
next person, pass the heat to the next person. And
Well,
shout outs to him for not taking the bait and
yep.
not taking it, because that person might have the potential of getting a Nike account. And the last thing you want to do is jeopardize how close you are to getting that contract.
Greater
And
say, what's the pew pew, JB? Oh,
That's
don't get
that good
JB
old squirt.
started, man.
That good
Listen,
old squirt. That good old
yeah,
don't
squirt.
even
yeah.
get JB started. Listen, we finna move on. We going on to the next topic. Y'all know what the pew pew is, man. Don't get Don Julio started now, cause he is in the building tonight.
Yeah. I got one
Don
shot
Julio's
in.
in the building.
I'm waiting to see who else is gonna bite shots because I'm one shot in. So
All right, now we got to move on to the next topic, bro. This has been a very big topic in the sneaker community. A lot of people waiting on us to talk about this, bro. So we're gonna talk about it right now. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Dub, JB, I know y'all been seeing a lot of the GX pairs of the Brick by Bricks that have been going on right now.
Mhm.
A video by my good friend, my homie, my compadre,
yep.
Snide SB,
Mhm.
did a video.
Mhm.
In the video, Snide had a UA pair, and he had a pair that he had got from Poison. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
In the video, Snide had stated that the pair from Poison that he got, the way that you could tell these pairs apart is the stitching on the retail pair glows.
Mhm.
The stitching on the UA pair does not. That's the way that you can tell these sneakers apart. Now, for those of you out there that do not know, these damn sneakers are 1-to-1. There's no, the GX batch and the retail batch. Okay, y'all know how people say 1-on-1.
Mhm.
This is a very scary pair, bro.
Mhm.
I just want to put that out there. Okay, this is a very, very scary pair, bro. And JB got it right there.
Mhm.
This shoe is so scary that in that video he said that was the only way to tell these shoes apart, was the retail pair glowed and the UA pairs did not. Okay, I'm gonna run this tape real quick,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna talk about the replies of the sneaker community.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna roll this tape, guys, and then we're gonna talk about all the backlash and all the replies that came from this from the sneaker community. Will, you ready?
I'm ready, bro. I'm always
Roll
ready.
tape.
Roll
Let's go
tape.
for it.
Roll the tape.
All right, here we go. This is my guy, Snide SB, in his video showing us the differences in these pairs. All right, here we go.
Okay, blacklight test. Okay,
Here we go.
blacklight test. Nothing is showing up. There are no guidelines visible on this GX. That is pretty common for a top tier shoe. The thing, it'll be lit up like a Christmas tree. Immediately there, I'm seeing that the threading going around the edge of that shoe, look at that. See how the thread reflects on the retail? On the GX, nothing. So there's something. It's not guidelines, but the thread does reflect. It bounces off. Yep, it gives off that blue glow with the black light.
Dub.
What's up?
Good,
It's got
Doug.
a lot of backlash, bro. Now we're gonna talk about the backlash. Okay. A lot of people after seeing my video, because I took this part from Snide's video.
Okay.
At the time and the recording of this video, no one had ever, I don't think no one's done a black light on this sneaker, period.
Mhm.
So when I said, I repeated what Snide said in my video about this is how you distinguish the two apart, because this is the only thing that was different with these shoes.
Mhm.
My comments instantly went insane, bro. They went crazy
Mhm.
because people had started to comment and go in on my comments and say, hold on, bro. I got a retail pair
They don't glow.
from a retail source,
Mm-hmm.
and my retail pair do not glow
Mm-hmm.
at the time of this.
Mm-hmm.
I had Bird Kick send me over a video,
Mm-hmm.
and Bird Kick sent me a video of a 100% authentic pair that he got.
Got the video? You got the video?
Do I have the video loaded? I don't think I had the video loaded,
Oh,
but it's on my IG.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bird sent me the video, and a couple of other people that made little, like pictures and videos of them,
Mm-hmm.
saying that the actual retail pairs do not glow. Now, with all this controversy going on, we later find out that Snide's pair has a different production date than the pairs that are releasing now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Snide also got his pair from Poison and
Mm-hmm.
not a resale store.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say that Poison did not get. We're not saying that Poison got Snide. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
because he actually got his has a totally different production date than the ones that everybody else has got. You know what I'm saying? Is there a possibility, JB, that the factories that created these sneakers, bro, created two sets? One where they do not glow under black light stitching, and stitching that glow under the black light. Like these earlier pairs, could they be more rare? Could they be rare, so to speak? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
No,
I'm telling you, Dub, every person that I've spoken to, bro, is telling me theirs do not glow.
bruh, I can.
Shout out to my guy Snide, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snide. What you got, Dub? This you. Before JB pull out the black light.
I'll just sit here and say that I got somebody who's using my personal pair. Y'all know that I got the pair. Somebody using my pair for a video of theirs, and then they got to send it back. But to make a long story short, I didn't do a blacklight test on mine, so I can't speak on that. But that's something kind of crazy to see that, because all I know is that mine's got the crazy 3M when I hit it with that flash photography. But to have glow in the dark stitching, that's just a red flag off top, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't
So,
believe any legit pair has that.
Well, this is my
JB, what you got?
advice. My advice for Snide is, because I know the Snide sold the pair back
He did.
to Poison, right? I believe he sold the pair back to Poison. It passed authentication. They bought it. Blah blah blah. Right?
Yes.
Is I will order another pair. I will order another pair. From, of course, from Poison, but order another pair and do the same test, because he's ordering a Asia release.
Yes, it was an
on
Asian
a,
release too. I forgot to mention that, Dub. This
so
was an
is it?
Asian
Okay.
release.
So,
Okay.
so he's ordering an Asia
He's in
release with a different manufacturing date than the general release, general public. So those are factors that we have to take into consideration, because again, the specifications that are asked of these shoes, when
I think
they are being made, it's it might change from the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, I laughed when I saw that.
But again,
Yes, it will.
you have to again, you have to give a little bit of wiggle room because of those two factors. The best way to do it is, like I said, order a different pair and see if you don't get the same result with a different pair. Then listen, partner, they got you with the first one, bro. But luckily, he sold it back. So
He sold
obviously,
it back. He sold it back.
so
I just to be honest with you, I kind of like that little glow in the dark hit to it on the stitch and stuff like that. That'd be something.
It's
That'd be
fresh.
something cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie about it, but it's
It's sketchy.
it's a possibility that he got whatever you want to call it slipped through the cracks, whatever you want to call it.
Nah,
It
say
happens.
it. Say it. We don't hold our tongue here, Will.
It,
You
Say
you,
it.
know.
you,
Say it
you
like you
say,
want.
So
I say,
so
bro,
I
say
just
it.
know I just say I just feel like he I can't necessarily call it a fake because of the fact to where different factories sometimes certain stuff just happen. That might be one of those real rare pairs of something because I deal with poison, so maybe I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little biased. I deal with poison, so maybe I'm a little biased.
Mhm.
So who really knows? But from the pair that I have, once again, I have not did a black light test on it, but I was one of the I don't want to talk about that. But anyways,
You one of the lucky ones.
yeah, one of
Yeah,
the
you.
lucky ones.
Oh,
One of the
lucky one.
lucky ones. One of the lucky ones to get it early.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's I actually want to see it, man. That's it's,
You, like I said now, I'm not saying that Snide had a fake pair because
mm-hmm,
Snide is in Asia, as
yeah,
JB mentioned.
yeah,
There could have been a factory
mm-hmm,
that had a earlier production date and different stitching.
mm-hmm,
And is they different than the ones that we got?
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
That could be a possibility. I see a
Yeah,
lot of people in the chat right now saying they were fake. Guys, again, now he's in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Snide is in China.
mm-hmm,
He's in China. So he's using poison to supply his shoes. I don't know why his stitching glowed or whatnot. But right now on the screen, I have Mr. JB Urban Plus. JB, I'm gonna need you to go lights out over there, okay? I'm gonna need you to go lights out over there. All right. Now, every authentic pair that has been sent to me, videos that I have seen, everyone is telling me that they stitching do not glow, just like these UA pairs. This guys, this shoe that JB is about to show y'all is very, very dangerous. Okay, and this is for educational purposes only. Before my guy get on this screen, bro. This is for educational purposes only. But again, y'all can even see the window glowing already.
mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
ain't even hit it with nothing. So this is just to educate my people over there on the authentic side, bro, who in the gray area. This is for educational purposes only. And we want you guys to know this. I'm gonna say this before JB light this thing up. One last thing before JB light this thing up, Will. Please, guys, when you want to know information about certain things that deal with UAs, reps, fakes, fools, whatever y'all want to call them, do like my partner, Will. I don't know if Will is on this side or this
I'm
side
on this
right
side.
now.
I'm on
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
He
the
go,
side
he
you
gonna
just
be over
pointed
here.
on. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Please make sure y'all go to people, bro, who can give y'all education with this stuff.
mm-hmm,
Because Will himself is all authentic. He don't do nothing but authentic. But since he done joined us over here on the podcast, and that's what that's where he draw the
mm-hmm.
line. He joined us on the podcast. He has learned an extreme lot about
Yes,
what the hell go on over here.
yes, yes, yes. I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I
So
have.
again, don't y'all be sleep out there. I'm gonna let Mr. JB take it away. But when y'all get information, man, y'all better holler at people who gonna give y'all the right information. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, JB, I'm gonna put you on the big screen, Playboy. Me and Will, we gonna double to the background. Will, I'm gonna let JB have it. JB Urban Plus, take us away, Playboy.
This is a GX pair, GX batch. Here's the black light. All right. And as you guys can see, I'm at the stitching area and there is no glow. I even bring it closer. No glow.
Will, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even no pin marks or glue on that thing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, none at all. No glue marks, no pen marks, no nada. Absolutely no. And for those people that say, "Oh, look for the stamp," they don't longer use the stamp. They
Yeah,
don't use factory stamps, so
that
you don't
motherfucker
have.
blue, orange, and everything.
They don't use factory stamps anymore, so you cannot find anything on
Flawless.
these.
Yeah.
That sneaker is flawless.
Mm-hmm.
No issue whatsoever.
So
Yeah.
thank you, JB.
No
Mm-hmm.
problem.
So for you guys again, bro, just be safe out there. I'm gonna tell the people that are in the gray area, bro. If you plan on buying these, man, if you plan on buying these,
Better
I'm
be careful.
I'm just being 1,000 with y'all. This shoe right here is a one of one. I would not, if somebody come up to you and tell you that they got them with no box,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't do
Bruh,
it.
you better get your
better run.
Hussein Bolt on. Get your Hussein Bolt on, man.
Yeah. If somebody tell y'all, bro, they got them and they ain't got no box,
Do not do it, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
Do
telling you
not do it.
now, bro.
Please, please
You
don't
better
do it.
haul ass.
Yeah.
You better haul ass, bro. Cause this sneaker right here is it is
Or
it's no game.
from the authentic side. You walk
Right.
up in there. I'm gonna tell you how hot this sneaker is. Everybody wants it. If there is a store that is just sitting on pairs, and I stand on this, okay? Most people they want to move these pairs. They're not just going to have them just sitting there, just to be sitting there, bro. They
Yeah.
want to move these pairs, bro. So just keep a lookout, okay? I stand on it, bro. That is a shoe that people are not trying to hold. It goes for a lot of money. It is probably going to be one of the best sneaker collabs of 2025.
Yep.
Sneaker stores, resale stores want to move that pair. They're not just trying to sit on it.
And if
That's
you
another
see the stores getting multiple restocks,
there you go,
Oh,
JB.
that's a
Multiple
dead.
restocks.
listen,
Multiple restocks.
I'm telling you right now,
All
if
fast.
you start seeing people with multiple restock talking about, I'm not gonna throw names out there,
Mm-hmm.
but if you start seeing people out there talking about, your favorite grandpa, we just got a restock of the brick by bricks, and then you see in the following week you get another opportunity to get the bricks by bricks and this and that. Once you start seeing 2, 3 restocks of a shoe,
You better have questions, bro.
automatic, right
You
off the
know
bat,
damn
you should.
well I
You better
would.
have questions like, "Oh boy, did where did you
Yep,
get these from?
Hell
Are
yeah.
they stolen? Are they this and that? Let me
you better
pull
ask.
out
So
the
you know what? Ask all those questions at the
bro."
desk. Just ask all
Yes,
those questions. Like, yo, how you
yes.
got multiple restocks? I've been watching you on Instagram, and every week you
Mm-hmm.
got a new restock. Like, how you did this? How you did that? Because
Yeah.
y'all better start asking questions. Listen,
Yeah.
China is no longer have to obey by Frenchman laws.
We
Let
getting
me
it.
explain that.
Don't do it, cause we getting
No,
to that. Do
go
that.
ahead.
That's the other segment. Don't
Yeah,
tell
go
them.
ahead. Go ahead.
We
Go ahead.
going we going into that. But we just want to make sure right now that people are aware of what's going on and how scary this shoe is, because it is a one of one. It is a one of one.
It is
You have
one
to
on
be
one.
you have to be safe out there, y'all. The only thing I can tell y'all please be safe out there. And another thing, bro, now you just don't know what you're getting, because not only are people selling them like that, but people are starting to put one real shoe and one fake shoe in a box and doubling their profit.
And
So
then
instead of making
you're
500
not
off that
flying
ball,
straight.
they
You're
making
not
1,000.
flying straight. Like Tony Montana said, a pig that don't fly straight. It's
Yeah,
just not flying straight. You flying sideways because you got one real shoe and you got one fake shoe.
fake shoe, bro. So again, just be aware. That's what's going on out there.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm saying? They are doing that, bro, to double their profits. So y'all know that. So y'all ready to move on, Will?
Yes,
Let's
sir. Let's
move
get
it.
it.
You
Let's
ready to
get
move
it.
on? Okay,
Yeah.
guys. Of course, we are behind when doing this, man. Now y'all know we got a segment in the show, bro, called the funniest ish that we have seen all week.
Oh,
Y'all
this
know
is
what I'm
gonna
talking
be.
about? It's
This
time
gotta
for
be.
the funniest ish that we have seen all week.
This is gonna.
JB, roll tape.
Roll the tape, buddy.
Will,
Roll
you
the
ready
tape.
over there, man?
Let's go. Let's get it.
We gonna hit it,
Roll
man.
the tape.
The
I gotta see
funniest
this shit.
ish that we've seen all week. Here we go.
What you doing, yo?
Chilling, watching the game.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit, man. I was just saying what was up with you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, player.
What you mean, whoa, play?
What you doing with your feet? Whoa.
I'm chilling. What you talking about? Whoa.
Nah. What you doing with your feet?
Nothing. I'm sitting here talking to you.
No, don't do that with me.
I can do this with my legs, man.
No.
Yo, don't start this, yo.
I'm not starting
don't start
nothing.
today, yo. Come on,
I'm
man.
from the
just saying
streets.
what's up with you, yo. You take that street shit too far, yo.
Listen, you keep doing. I'm gonna hang
Anyway,
up.
well then hang up, then, nigga. If it's a prize,
Oh,
nigga, I
later
can do
then.
what I want to do.
What you mean?
Well, later,
Yeah,
then.
later,
I don't got
motherfucker.
time for that.
JB, what you over there doing, man?
Yo, shout out my man DMX, man. Shout
Bro,
out my man DMX. Rest in peace.
Buddy was just, oh yeah, I'm just here talking to you, bro. I'm just,
Hey,
whoa, partner.
JB, get your people, man. That's that light
Nah,
skin
bro,
behavior.
nah.
Get your
We
people.
listen. The Latin community does not claim that one. I'm sorry to tell you, but us, the Latin community, we don't claim that one, bro. We don't claim that one.
Yo,
My
bro,
boy said, "Hey, bro, slow down, bro. What you doing with your feet, man?"
Hey,
Bro.
Mo, I thought you was getting me, bro, because I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
My boy,
beyond
what you
comfortable.
doing with your feet, bro?
Yeah,
Bro.
Hey, y'all
he,
know. Hey, you cannot be doing that with your feet, man. Come
bro,
on,
no.
you can't be on the phone, man, with the
You
G's,
can't be
bro.
calling your boys and twiggling your hair and doing some
Well,
crazy stuff. Like,
I was conflicted because you know what I'm saying I'm hearing one of my favorite, you know what I'm saying, DMX tracks in the background,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, old boy over here waving his feet like he in the movie Annie. So I don't know what he you, you know what I'm saying? So
Straight
I
violation, bro.
don't know
bro,
what he
Violation.
doing, man. Like
Violation,
bro,
bro.
too
Straight
much stuff
violation,
going on,
bro.
man.
Hey, I
that
hope
is.
y'all enjoyed that one, guys, man. But y'all know how we do over here on the show, man. The funniest ish that we have seen all week. There y'all go right there, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that right there. Next up, man, I'm gonna have to wind it on up in a little bit so we can get to these tariffs. But Will and JB, we all had this conversation over on Instagram, bro, about the Bread 85s. There's been a lot of speculation and talk about the Bread 85s and how close or this or that or whatever or this. So I did a review, guys, on the Bread 85s probably about a week ago. And when I did this review on Instagram, this is another scary pair right there. JB Urban Plug got them right there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is another very scary pair also. Okay. Now, when I did my video on this sneaker, guys, a lot of people said, "Hey, yo, the midsole is a dead giveaway because in the back of the midsole, they're saying that the midsole should be a V shape." Will, do you got a pair on deck? Okay, so Will got his on deck. JB, before we pull you up, I'm gonna pull Will up so they can know exactly what we're talking about. But then I'm gonna pull you up, JB. So hold yours right there. Hold yours right there. Okay, so let me get Will on the big screen right here. I'm a solo Will. So y'all see how the back of Will's shoe is right there in the back. It's like a Dippin' Dots cup when you look at it.
Yep.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like a Dippin' Dots.
Look at it.
That's the best way I can explain it. I mean, am I close, Will, when I say a Dippin' Dots cup? It kind of look like a Dippin' Dots cup, right?
Man, when I seen the back of this stuff out here, I was like, what fat man feet was up in these first?
Woo!
So Will
elephant trunk.
Will got an authentic real pair that he got from Nike. Shout out to my guy Will, by the way. And of course, again, after I had did my review with the pair that JB Urban Plus got right there, a lot of people were saying, "Hey man, a dead giveaway is the midsole," because a lot of people were talking about the midsole of this shoe. JB's midsole on this shoe. Okay, now Of
Mm,
course, a lot of people were talking. We was talking back and forth and this and that. And I asked Will a couple of questions. I asked JB a couple of questions. I even had somebody chime in with an actual 1985 pair that is actually from 1985. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna bring my guy JB down real quick. Um, the thing about it when it comes to this pair so it went from the UA pair being closer to the 2025 pair. That's where the conversation started,
Mm-hmm.
to the UA pair being closer to the 1985 pair than the
Mm-hmm.
actual pair from Nike.
Mm-hmm.
That's where this conversation stemmed from. It came from that. So then it got
Mm-hmm.
to be like, okay, so now which one is closer to the 1985 pair? Y'all know what I'm
Well,
talking about?
yeah.
Who
Mm-hmm.
got it right? Did the retail people get it right, or did the UA people get it right? As far as it being closer to the 1985. Now, with that being said, gang, everybody in here right now. Okay. JB Will, I got a tape. I got to play for y'all. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm going to
roll the
roll the
tape.
tape for the people in the chat, and I'm gonna roll this tape for my two compadres right here on the screen. All right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna discuss this after we watch the tape. All right, Will JB roll tape.
Roll the
Roll
tape.
tape.
Let's go. All right, here we go.
Because the midsole on the OGs is slightly taller, as you can see right here. So it is a thicker midsole. The height of it is a little bit short in my opinion, as you can see. So that is a bit of a difference there. They did make this original shoe in 5 different factories. I will throw up a photo of what those factories were. I have a TY1 here, there was a BY. This pair specifically was made in Korea, so that is something to note, whereas these pairs are made in China nowadays. If you match them up perfectly here at the bottom, the height of the shoes, the 1985 pair is actually quite a bit higher than this pair right here. Now, I know a ton of you guys in the comments are like, well, MJ played in PEs that were shorter. His pairs were shorter. That's obviously what they mimicked them after. That's not what they mimicked them after. They took a dead stock 1985 pair, they scanned them, and they brought them to life here. Now, most factories look like this right here as far as the midsole thickness and the overall height of the shoe, and the collar being quite a bit thicker here at the top in the black. If I had to give this shoe a grade out of 10 on how close they got it to these 1985 originals, with the main differences being the midsole kind of height and then the overall height of the shoe kind of being off still a little bit, I would have to give this shoe an 8 out of 10. There are still some things that the brand can fix.
This is on Will. This is on Will. I'm not even gonna dip
I'm gonna
my.
have to.
I'm not even dipping my toes in this pool. Will,
Have
you
to
You know
swimming
what?
on your own on this one.
I'm
Yep,
gonna have
go
to.
for it, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all right now what else he missed too in the video.
Go with it.
Because
Will.
because can you bring me up on a big screen, Mo?
Let me, let me,
Please.
let me get you. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. Right there. This the big boss man right here now.
Okay, let me get this right. The toe box on the 2025 pair is a lot bigger and wider. Okay. This is my right here in this hand. This is my 2016 pair.
Mm-hmm.
As y'all can see, probably some of that glitter that's still on there, whatever the case may be.
I love it. I
Okay.
love
And here's a 2025 pair. This pair, what he did say that was totally right on it was that it is millimeters shorter. You can look at this. Look at the height difference
it.
on my 2016 and on my 2025. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
look at the height difference. My 2025 looked like a mid
Yep.
compared to it. Looks like a mid. And I literally got them spot on. And the thing about it is just the fact to where like the shade of color when it comes down to the UA pairs, it's closer to me personally than the retail pair. I'm being brutally honest because even the shade of color that they used, is closer to the authentic, the 1985 pair.
1985, yeah.
Yeah, the that was actually in 1985. Um, and then on also the thing that I was also noticing, I was looking at the Nike swoosh and everything like that. There's so many inconsistencies with it, but it makes total sense with those inconsistencies because it's just totally logic. If you got one factory in Korea, another one in Vietnam, another one over here in China, another one over here in Singapore, they're not all going to look the same. They just chose one model. They really chose one and destroyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And they went with that. Okay? So that was the best of what they could actually get when it came down to the Bread 85. That was literally what they did. I ran into a kid when I went to the event for the band event, and he had his. He wore size 9, looked at it, you know what I'm saying, totally destroyed, still beautiful and stuff like that. The nostalgia from the shoe, but even it, um, the toe box, that was the biggest thing that I noticed. The height difference on the actual toe box from the 85 from when Mike had it in play to the 85 that we're getting in 2025. There was so many different discrepancies, and I'm like, y'all sure y'all measured this shit right?
Now, Will, I heard while I got you on the screen,
Yeah.
I heard that they scanned a dead stock pair though, bro. Nike actually scanned a dead stock pair to actually get this as close as they possibly could for the public to have something that was close to 1985.
A good
I
replica.
will,
A good replica.
I would say this. Is it close?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is it close? Is it as close as can be? I think people will probably be meaning more. It's more of a yes than a no, because to me, it's the height. The height just throws it all the way off. That height just has me like, because I'm looking at mids now differently, bro. I'm starting to call mids highs now, but at the end of the day, when I think about it, a lot of Jordan 1 highs were mids back then too,
Yes.
compared to the actual high. So that's why I'm just like, there is no right or wrong answer here. It's a real gray area, a real gray area.
So let me
It
ask you
really,
this, Will. So is it safe to say, bro, since the midsole on the 85, because the guys that grab these on the UA side, not your side,
hmm
but the UA
hmm
side,
hmm
they use the midsole from that 85. They use that
hmm
actual, so they actually got that other midsole, not the one with the Dippin' Dot cup. They got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
straight one. I
yeah,
show pictures of this over on my Instagram. Is it safe to say though, bro, that both of these sneakers are good in their own right?
yeah.
In their
Hell yeah,
own right.
hell yeah, hell. Because my 2016 pair, it's almost built like the 2025 pair for like the UA. Like you can look at the back of it. Look at it.
Hmm.
I love that sneaker though, bro. The
Look,
2016 is my favorite one,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, look at it. To me, I told everybody, I said if there's one sneaker that they got it the closest to is the 1994 pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pair. That pair. Okay? But I mean, once again, and we talked about this behind the scenes, Mo, it's like you're dealing with so many factories, so they just chose one. So for the guys in the UA community, you got a great shoe, man. I don't think you can go wrong with it because I prefer that shade of red compared to the 2025 pair. This shit is hella vibrant red. This is the right red. Look at the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. You know, this is the right red if you ask me. You know,
The shoe,
so
bro. I love both of them, bro.
yeah, like
I love both of those shoes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like the 2016 pair and I like the 2025. I like
mhm,
both of them. But that was just a debate that had happened about the midsole. It was a lot of people talking about JB, the midsole that we
Yeah.
acquired on our pair, and people were saying, well, the pair that we got
Is
wasn't
wrong or
close to
whatever and
the
all that.
25, but it was close to the 1985 pair.
man,
And
they
So
they
I'm like,
just
tomato,
they
tomato.
just they just going off and just saying it because of what they see as far as being on the retail side. I'm all behind history and looking at how shoe was designed and everything how it's constructed, man.
Yeah.
Like, let's come on, man. Like, sometime enough is enough. Whatever.
Tomato. Now listen, guys, we are at the top of the hour. We actually passed the top of the hour. I had another topic, but I'm gonna let that slide, bro. We'll talk about it on the next live because it is fresh. And we don't have to talk about it now, y'all. Year. I know y'all seen it. We'll talk about it on the next live.
Yes.
Yep.
Sent somebody a sneaker. JB Will, did y'all see that, bro?
Yeah, I
With the
Yes,
saw
I
it.
GOAT
did.
sticker
Yes.
already in it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
from
bro.
Goat and it was used. It was worn.
Bro, what do they? Y'all want to talk about this?
Go
We
ahead.
can
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Let's
Bro, I
talk
want to
about it.
talk. I want to talk about my pair. I'll be quick to talk about my pair. It looked like
What did
it's,
you get a pair? You got a pair.
bro.
Did
Hold
yours
on.
have a goat in it, bro?
Hold on. It didn't have the note in it, but they need to do this is what happens when you mass produce shoes. But that shoe that was shown on GOAT,
Yes.
yeah, bro. So somebody definitely tap danced in it real quick and then said nobody wants to buy it and sent it to GOAT. And whoever sent it to GOAT to authenticate it, you know what I'm saying, definitely
Yep.
was pulling their best JB Urban Plus because they was a little liquored up. So
Yeah.
They let it slide, bro.
yeah, they
Yep.
let it say that's bad business, bro.
It's
But
good. It's
hey,
good. It's
Will, now
good.
you just said something that could have happened back at the spot. Now, could someone had one of them UAs and at the GOAT spot, bro? I mean, not at GOAT, but at Year, and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna swap these hoes and I'm gonna send him this one and that."
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Could that
Bro,
have happened?
okay, let me tell you some things that happen. Let me tell you what some of these, not all, once again, you guys, not all resellers, but I've had this happen. I have put in a bid and told a reseller they watched the market. I had got a shoe at one price and was like, it was a shoe that was a couple of weeks early. GOAT had it in, and it was going for a perfectly good price. They go ahead, take the money, whatever like that. Seller confirms, you know what I'm saying, does that. Day goes by, 2 days go by, a week go by. I'm like, yo, when they gonna ship the shoe? The numbers started going up on that shoe. They gave me a refund, okay?
Because they didn't want to
Because
lose money.
because a reseller did not want to lose money on it, bro.
Yep.
So trust me on this, bro. That's a shady thing about it. But I guess supposedly that person, that reseller, got blocked because they knew what it was. Gold is pretty good about that. But whoever authenticated this shoe definitely don't need to be working at Gold anymore.
Bro,
That's terrible.
Bro,
You can
that
look at the
was
shoe. It was a
that
worn
was
shoe.
worn. It was
Yeah,
worn.
it was worn.
it was crazy. I can pull up the pictures, y'all, but it's gonna mute us. If I pull that picture up, hold on.
Pull
Please
the
do.
picture up. And
It's gonna mute us. I can pull the picture up, but y'all hearing what Will is saying. Someone bought the topic is someone bought directly from Year. Directly from Year. Shoes got shipped to their house, right? When the shoe get to the person's house, it had a GOAT thing on the inside already.
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
it
whoa,
was
whoa, whoa,
GOAT.
whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up. So this didn't come from Goat.
No,
Yo, I thought this came from Goat. No, this
no,
came from Our Mom and
yes, Buddy ordered from Year. The actual Year site sent him this, and it had and it had GOAT paperwork in it. You know what I'm saying? So did someone? That's why I asked you, Will. Did someone at Year switch his shoe with a UA and send it to him?
Yo, that is foul. He got, bro. He
Right.
got.
That's what I was asking you.
He got, yo.
Because I'm gonna be honest, over here on the UA side, bro, they done start making them GOAT tags. They
Yeah,
make
I
them.
know. I know they do the receipts too. They've been doing receipts and all that stuff. They know how to print out the fake receipts and all that stuff on there now. Like I've seen a guy who was on Instagram who actually was showing people how to make like fake receipts and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Man, that's been old, man. You could even do the StockX
Um,
itinerary. You could do everything. The email, the
uh,
fake email, and everything.
yeah, it's
That's old.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that came straight from A Mom and Year to the yeah.
came
So
from my
Nah,
somebody
mama
man.
here.
so somebody in the factory got fired that day and they just said, here, just take this shit. You know?
Yeah, somebody.
I thought it came from Goat. I'm
I
sorry,
think.
y'all. I thought it came from Goat.
To me, anyways, to me, the best one out of those Jordan 3s is the first one.
Oh yeah, of course, hands down,
My favorite
hands down,
is the first one. Even the
hands
black
down.
ones look cool, but it's the first one by
The
far
first
is
one,
one of
yeah,
my
by far, yeah,
yeah.
hands down. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get us out. See, I'm trying. I want to get us out of the way, but it would not move us out of the way.
Oh,
For some
look,
reason,
that's
it would not
a
move us
good
out of
way
the way.
for you to do the next one when you come back. That
But I'm
big
on my live. I get it.
Mo,
See what
that
I'm
that
saying?
one that you did, that all three of us were in the screen big.
Yeah,
That one,
you
that's a
like that,
good.
huh?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
what will you?
Now you
Will,
cooking with Crisco. You see? Hey, Will, what's going on with that penitentiary sweater? What's happening with that,
Penitentiary sweater.
you talking
bro?
about?
Bro, what's going on with that penitentiary sweater, bro? That look that that look like you going through visitor hours. You know, wintertime, bro. Visitor hours.
Well, look now. Listen,
Man,
guys. Now. If I put us in the background one by one, they'll be able to see the shoe, bro.
Yeah, go
But as
ahead.
they see the shoe, now they will not be able to hear us. But
No, no, go ahead. Show them the shoe and
this,
bring us right back. Just
this is
show them
what
the
I'm
shoe.
talking about. So I'm gonna pull us all down one by one, so y'all can see this real quick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna remove my guy JBR Plus. All right. And then I'm gonna remove myself. Now y'all about to see what this guy said. He wrote everything in this actual article. Okay, so I'm gonna remove myself and then y'all can read it and we're gonna come back.
switch out a pair. I'm sorry. Somebody had to switch out a pair. Somebody did something crazy.
Yeah,
Somebody in that warehouse
yeah,
did
yeah.
something
Somebody pull the old
Gang, what y'all?
switcherooty.
Will, what's up?
Pull
JB,
the
what's up?
switcherooty.
crazy.
Some
Somebody in that warehouse. Me and JB. Yeah. Somebody pulled out. Somebody walked away with a fresh new pair of sneaks. Somebody did something foul,
yeah.
bro.
So
So,
mm,
so let me ask y'all: Do y'all think that somebody did what we saying that they did? Somebody actually had a UA pair at Mama Year, slid it to this dude, and kept his pair.
It's a possibility. After seeing that,
listen, it doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to these online businesses. It doesn't surprise me anymore. There's nothing. Again, look at the level of where we at as far as quality to where the point where it's so difficult.
Mhm.
You could get away with a lot of things. And again, it could be two things. One, he could be absolutely right and it happened, or two, it could be clickbait. He created a story so he could get clout. Because again, we are in an era with everything is doubtful. We are in an era on the internet where everything that you put up in the internet is doubtful. You have to prove it. And people in the comments said, that's a situation that you have to unbox it live. And while you open it, the stuff is like that. But again, with that situation, it will happen too. Because you could retape the box, right? You could re-put the
They
box
said,
back,
they said, Buddy gotta be lying.
you
But is
know.
he though? Is he?
But again, we don't know that. The only person that knows that is him. And if he's sharing it, again, you have to take the benefit of the doubt because he's sharing it. Nobody knows. Nobody has come up front and be like, yeah, like I got the same issue. Like there hasn't been multiple people come with the same issue. That's one of the same thing. We go back to the thing with Snide. We have not seen nobody else come up front and be like, yo, I order a pair from Poison and mine's
Mhm.
glow.
Yeah, yeah.
We have not, so we have to give the benefit of a doubt. Again, a lot of these people that do these videos or do these articles and stuff like that, a lot of times they are chasing their 5 minutes of fame. It's just that simple. They're trying to chase the 5 minutes of fame, and they know that the quickest way and the easiest way that everybody's going to jump into is if you create a controversial situation. You understand?
And he's right. And old boy better watch out for the Whitaker group because one thing I do know about them, they have no problem responding.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey, they be
Well,
on your
they
head
they
now,
responded
Doc.
to everything because they are skating on thin ice.
Yeah.
When I tell you
Yeah.
they not trying to do. When I tell you that the meeting, when they were talking about that, I told you guys that Amamir was going to fulfill the contract, that Nike was going to fulfill the contract that is all the way up to, I believe is up into the end of 2026, which is December 2026 is when the contract expires. He is trying to get that contract renewed. You understand? He is trying to get that contract renewed because the situation that happened with his partner and the whole money laundering,
Yeah.
that stuff is still lingering around the brand. And Nike, as you guys seen, Nike does not want to affiliate themselves with any controversy. They don't want nothing to do with controversy. So right now, I expect to see pretty soon an answer from them. Like, no, that did not came from us or whatever it is. Because if it doesn't get addressed, best believe that is going to create a trickle effect with GOAT, with AMA, and with Nike. And out of the three of them, the big dog, which is Nike, is going to start cutting people at the feet.
Oh yeah, because I
So
believe I'm with you, Greater Foods. I believe it's clickbait because
yeah,
here's the other thing. That shoe has been floating around early since
mhm.
January of this year.
Yeah,
We had
it
we
was
had
all
we had
all over the
we had
sneaker
that pair.
events. They
Yeah,
were
we had that pair in January. So it's nothing for you to come out here in March to April and to sit around here and just be like, take that shot, JB. Take that shot, yes sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
no, I haven't got nobody with a shot
Not
yet.
yet,
So
not
I'm
yet.
just not yet. So I'm just letting them know that Don Julio is here. So if
Yeah,
you guys want to buy shots, my cash app is right there.
Hey, they
yeah.
so they so distracted by the show tonight. Cause this is a good show we having tonight. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
they're
Shout
not
out
even
to my
buying
guy
shots.
Will again, man. Y'all know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm shout out my guy Will, bro. We having a very good show tonight,
It's
bro.
a very great show because these topics definitely need to be talked about. And I believe a lot of people want to have this good barbershop talk with sneakers and talk about this because this affects all of us. You know,
Yeah.
whether you're on the UA side or you know what I'm saying, you're on the authentic side. Nobody wants to get got like that. Who wants
Nah,
to, you
that's what
know?
we're trying to do. This is what this
Yeah,
show is about, to make
yeah,
sure you don't get got. People
yeah.
hate on us because we do the rep, but
Hmm.
we are doing a service for the guys that don't know anything that's going on
Anything.
out there. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
because
people out there that are walking blind. They don't know that
yes,
there's a UA
yes.
market out here. So we trying to, you pay your hard-earned money, and I get it, and you go to these sneaker events, and there's somebody that has 150 pairs of AMA, early. Again, you
You better
have
ask
to,
150 questions.
Hey,
yeah,
hey, hey, Mo asked me. I think it was the end of last year. We was talking because he brought something to me, and I was at a sneaker event in my own backyard, and he said, "Will," and I said, "Yeah, bro, yeah." There was some very foldable. You saw how when Aaron brought out Serena Williams shoe,
yep,
there was a Travis Scott that folded up just like that, and
yep,
it was being sold at that sneaker event.
yeah. There are a bunch of them. But
You
look,
better watch out, bro.
he turned
You
around. Look, look, look.
watch
All
out, bro.
right, now the wheel is turned around. Somebody bought it's 3 shots. Ban 85 came in the cash app. He bought 2 shots, and Kelvin
Nice.
bought a second shot. So I'm gonna
Nice.
take all 3 shots right now
Oh, it's about to
because
get
after
crazy.
I'm done with Will, after we done with Will, I'm gonna light some people up. So
It's going. Hey, we
Get
about to
it.
go. We about to move off into the at JB. Get ready to line his shots up, y'all. We getting ready to move off into the tariffs. We got about 30
Hmm.
minutes to talk about tariffs.
Yep.
We got to move off into this topic. Oh, damn, JB, what the hell are you? Boy, that boy ain't playing, boy. That boy ain't playing. We about to move off into tariffs and talking about what effects that these tariffs could possibly have, bro. In the sneaker community, what's going on? How is this going to affect a lot of people in the sneaker community? Because the deeper you go down that rabbit hole, Will,
Hmm.
it's like peeling an onion, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So shout out to my guy JB. Shout out to my guy Jay Davis, man, who just hit us with the $4.99 dono. JB back to back on that thing, man.
all three
Hmm.
shots are done. Kelvin, thank you for the dono. Shots done. Shout outs to Band 85 for the donos. Shots are done. Um,
Boy.
I,
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, your whole esophagus is
Hell
on
yeah.
fire right now. I already
Your
know that.
liquor is about your liver about to quiver, bro.
Hey,
listen,
again, again, y'all. Shout out to my favorite guy right now, Don Julio JB. And
oh
again,
yeah,
y'all, next week, I know next week, soon, very soon, bro. Wisdom with Will, bro.
yep.
Yes,
Will's
sir.
wisdom.
Yes,
Will's
sir.
wisdom. Coming
Yes,
to a
sir.
theater near you, bro. Y'all better
Yes,
watch out.
sir.
Because he
Be
gonna
ready.
Let's
the
go. Let's go to
secret
the next
he gonna
next topic. Let's
secret
move it
sauce
on.
sprinkle on that thing. Now, Will JB, we moving over into tariffs right now, bro. And how are these tariffs going to affect the sneaker community? Because I'm telling y'all, I've been getting a lot of DMs, bro, about these tariffs, about what's it gonna cost Nike to get these shoes made? How much will people be paying for it? JB, on our side, the UA side, bro, will prices go up on these UAs?
They go up
Not
May
only
2nd.
that, bro,
May
is
2nd
how
we get
will
the new pricing. So you got into now into May 2nd to order whatever shoe you want to order because come May 2nd, I don't want to hear y'all crying talking about
it's going
damn the UAs went up that much.
up.
Damn, because I'm telling you right now, these tariffs that they are implanting, and listen, this is a chess game, all right? This is a
Yeah.
chess game between governments. Okay, at the end of the day, we the pawns, we the ones that are gonna end up paying for this craziness that's going on. At the end of the day, regardless of how you look at it, these companies are not going to absorb those tariffs. There's gonna get trickled down, and it's gonna get passed down to us. The consumers, are the ones that are gonna end up paying for this. So
Yeah.
again, my take is, listen, guys, I spoke to my guy on Tuesday. I asked him what's the whole situation with Nike production, how much money they got to cuff up more. What is the price changes for the upcoming season, which is the summer season?
Now this is your connection from
Yeah,
this is
for
y'all.
my connect from
That's
Nike,
not from Nike. Okay.
and he told me most pairs are going to go up anywhere between $5 and $10, and
No.
that's going to be on the shipping side more than anything. The tariffs are going to be more on the shipping side than the actual manufacturing side. Manufacturing is probably going to go up maybe $1 or $2, and the shoe itself, overall cost, shipping, arrival, and all that is going to be about $10 to $15. That's what we're going to be seeing on the price cost, and that's on the higher end shoe. We're not talking about lower end shoes. We're talking
Mm,
about the higher end shoe on the Jordan Brand company. So just
that's what you
be
that's it.
prepared. Be
Take that
prepared for
with a
that.
grain of salt, man. Y'all better take that with a grain of salt, bro. Will, what you done, bro? 'Cause I know you done heard something, man. Spill the beans, bro. Spill them. Spill the beans, bro.
To piggyback off of what JB is saying, is just that Nike is literally, they're already been moving in that direction already. As you've noticed, like he said about the higher end shoes, certain Jordan 4 SPs, which means special project. A lot of the Jordan 11s are going to, don't be surprised if the Gammas wind up costing 250 instead of 230.
That's exactly the price that they predicting.
Okay.
250.
Okay. Also, like, especially like he said, special projects and collabs are going to be running anywhere between 230 and 250. They're already at that right now. And it's not a problem for them because a lot of us who participate in the resale community, we've already been paying it. So I don't, like JB said, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. But I am in no way or shape or form a part of any negative. Okay? So with that being said, with these tariffs, I'm not happy about this stuff right here. Because I'm having a hard time getting groceries, damn it. Okay? So, but when it come down to sneakers and all this other stuff, man, y'all better buckle up, man. It's gonna be a wild ride. Buckle up.
And you're gonna see the big changes a lot on the clothing. The clothing coming from overseas, a lot of the clothing manufactured overseas. That's where you're gonna see the majority of the. For those of you guys that collect hats, right? That collect New Era hats. Yeah, get ready. It's a $10 price hike on the retail.
Oh, they already at
They
$50,
already up there.
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, and
Do y'all remember that one line New Era was having? I think it was a New Era. Somebody hats was like sitting at like $75 or something like that. They had a pack that went out was like $75. Bro,
yeah.
hats.
Now we're gonna be looking at $65 a hat. We are currently right now at $54.99. We're gonna be looking at $64.99. Special edition hats, SE hats, or limited edition hats. You are looking anywhere between $75 and $95. Be ready for that. Yes, I already spoke to a few people in the hat community, and they're already telling me resellers are mad about that because you know they were selling hats at $70, $80, making $30 easy per hat. Now they gotta sell the hat like $120, $130 in order for them to make the same profit. Ain't no way nobody's gonna pay for a hat what you pay for a Jordan Low. No, they're not gonna do it. So
I will put single bills in Grizzly Adams drawers before I pay $130 for a hat.
Bro, I can't do that. I'm not paying that much, not for no hat, bro.
It's a lot of issues with this tariff. Believe it or not, there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues.
Not doing it.
There's a lot of issues, and again, the projection for 2026, right? On Tuesday, while I was talking to my boy, they put everything that is on 2026 right now on hold because they have to revamp all the prices. So the Jordan 6 that's coming out, the Selman sample was supposed to be retail at $210. That was supposed to be the projected retail price. Now they got to change it to, like, I believe it's $240, $235, $240, I believe it is, that they changing the price to. So get ready for that, because not only you're going to pay the $235 or $240, you got to add the tax and shipping pretty soon. Listen to me. Mark it here, pin it, throw a pin on it, whatever you want. Pretty soon, those days of free shipping.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
Somebody said that in the chat.
It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. The free shipping days, those things are coming to an end. So be ready for that.
I'm good, JB, because I done told people I'm good. Because December 31st, 2025, I'm out. we gonna have the show, but as far as me buying that stuff and being on a hamster wheel and going after stuff, I ain't doing it.
You know, Will, do you know how many people that we've heard that say that, like, this year is their final year?
No, but they're not Will.
Not Will. A lot of people's gonna retire. Believe it or not, a lot of people is gonna retire by the end of the year. By the end of the year,
you can't keep up. You can't keep doing it, bro. Like, I love sneakers. I love it. I love talking about it. I'm down to talk about it every day. But to have certain releases out the month and you're charging me already $300, then nah, bro. For retail $300, nah, bro. Nah.
It's
That's
crazy.
that's what you that's
You
what
saw that and this came straight from Nike. For those who don't know, let me clarify something for y'all. Y'all about to get your feelings hurt right now. The Lightning, the UNC 17s, the Lightning 17s, the 17s that was limited edition to friends and family, that was released to only friends and family. All those 17s that you guys saw with the suitcase and all that stuff,
Mhm.
that was Nike doing an experiment. Like they confirmed it with me. It was an experiment. When they released the Lightning, that's why the numbers for the Lightning was so low. It was an experiment. Can they sell out a shoe at a $300 cost?
I believe that. I can
And
believe.
people ate it up. So now you have a room. Yeah, you have a room now from 210 to 300. So they could raise the prices all they
oh
want
yeah.
because they know that you are willing to pay 300. The shoe
Bro,
did not set. The shoe did
bro,
not set nowhere. You couldn't find it
yeah.
nowhere.
You
Only
could
the resale shops had it.
you right, but same with the what's it, those Jordan 11s, the ones that the electro joints or whatever like
Yeah,
that was going for
yeah.
Yeah.
like
That
550
was
or
an
whatever like
experiment
that.
too.
Yeah.
Those all sold out, but Bossed Up Kicks will not be doing that.
Yeah,
No
No.
yeah.
sir.
I'm with you
No
on that,
sir.
Will. I ain't paying
No
no
sir.
$300. Retail $300?
Retail? No,
Retail.
retail? No.
Y'all
Yeah,
tripping. Y'all is tripping.
yeah.
Now
And
there is a
I did
part
it
to
enough for
this.
this one. This was as close as I got. I did it enough for this one because I had to have it. But just a regular Jordan dislike, nah, bro.
That's it. That's it, man. Now listen, we are 15 minutes from the ending of the show.
mhm.
There is another side of the terrorists, bro. That is the flip side of the terrorists that we got to talk about too. Not only, bro, are the tariffs going crazy right now, but I also heard that China is no longer going to respect any of the U.S. Patents or whatnot. So whatever we got over here, bro, they finna start making it one-on-one over there and selling it cheaper. So this is going to hurt a lot of people, bro, if they do that. If they decide to really go through with that and not respect any other patents and all that shit, bro, it's over with. Y'all know
It's
what I'm talking
dark
about?
hours. Listen, resellers. All
Hold on,
right.
JB. Before you even say anything, let me play this clip real quick.
Yep.
I think this is the clip. Hold on, let me
Roll the
make sure.
tape. Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Hold on, let me make sure now. I got this clip, bro. I want to make sure I did not delete this clip. I may have deleted the doggone clip, but it was actually a guy that was talking about it, about how they will not no longer
Hmm.
um after I think a couple of days, I think like the
Mm-hmm.
20th or whatever that was that we were talking about when all this is
Yep.
supposed to take place, bro. They was talking about how they will no longer respect the patents. Now, listen, guys, when China is saying this is, bro, some of this stuff that they do over there, bro, they make little minor mistakes on this stuff so they don't get like hit with certain things from the US, like they remaking their stuff. But China has the ability to make everything that we make one-on-one. I'm talking about they talking about like from the iPhone wheel to computers,
PlayStation.
clothing,
Everything. Everything.
PlayStation, everything, bro. They talk about making everything. And you know how China do. Sometimes they'll make a cheaper version, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be missing some components or whatever. It'll
Mm-hmm.
still get the job done now. Don't get me wrong. But the stats won't stack up to where they really supposed to be. Well, now they're saying that they finna build it one-to-one. They finna just go ahead and they not finna skip out on anything. They just gonna build it. Whatever we
Uh,
making, they
Davis
finna
They
build it.
says. Davis. I believe that sold out. He said that there will be differences. Let me tell you something about differences. Okay, differences when you make something one to one. Differences is on the eye of the beholder. Because if something gets made 1 to 1, you're going to have to look at it with a fine comb to find the differences in
mm-hmm.
order to be able to annotate those differences. You got to have to understand, you got to look at it this way, right? Before all this legit checking was going on, right? There was no legit checking. You bought a shoe, put it on your feet, and you went up on about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Now you notice that every time the UA market gets better, they have to look deeper into the shoe to find something major in order to justify the differences.
Hold on,
Well,
JB. Pause right there, JB. Pause right there. Let me ask Will this then, JB, because you just
yep.
made a good point. You just made a good point, bro. Will,
Hmm.
what does this do for the people that shop in the gray area? Like what JB talking about. Bro, they making these, they talking about, we don't give a damn about that patent shit no more, bro. We finna make this one-to-one. What does that do for people like resellers and people who want to sell stuff on apps and stuff like that? Like, if they
Well,
do this, it's gonna be
yeah, it's
pandemonium.
it's going to be pandemonium, and it's going to be a point to where a lot of people are going to lose their credibility unless they do their fact finding and do their research. Because it's already been happening where resellers now they feel like they can't make a dollar from sneakers and stuff that's like that, so they went to the clothing because there's so many, one-to-one of clothing, a
That's a
lot of
fact.
it.
That is
Okay.
100%
Hellstar is
fact.
very
Okay.
dangerous.
So that's the thing that they're going to start doing. They're going to start doing stuff in other ways and traveling in other markets. And you're going to see when you say it's scary hours, now it's more, we're going to have to find a new word because now it's like, I can't trust none of this stuff, bro. You better stick to what you got. You better
Hey,
stick to what
Will.
you got.
Hey, Will, those Pokemon cards may not be.
Bruh.
You know
It's
that's
gonna
what
it's
they
gonna
made, bro.
it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap
Hey,
with those Pokemon
that's what.
cards.
Hey, JB, that's what I'm saying. This
I had
this
to,
spirals.
the
You can,
Labubus, I,
bro.
I had to stop getting those because I was walking through the mall and I seen one that looked just like because I would get them from the Pop Smart, at the mall that's right there in my backyard. So I would go
Mhm.
when they would have the drops for them. But bruh,
That's what I'm saying.
they
Like
already there.
Pokemon cards and all
They
that, bro.
already there, bruh.
And
They
this
already
is
there.
and listen, and I spoke to a lot
Yeah,
of people overseas. I spoke to a lot of vendors. A lot of vendors they all told me the same thing. JB comes the summer, there's not gonna be, oh, you making a real versus fake video,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's going to be extremely difficult because you guys need to understand. And I wish I had the screenshot to send it to Mo. One of the vendors told me himself, we have to include flaws on some of these shoes because of copyright laws that we have to respect.
yeah,
So
yeah.
because of those, we have to include flaws. We can't make it 100%. We have to make it 95% in order to be able to navigate and continue business. Now,
Well,
they are not playing with those rules no more.
No,
Those rules are out the window. So
so
now
it's
they're going to go to the factories, and instead of be like, yo, let me use the factory after hours. Nah, it's
so we
not gonna be
putting
like that no more.
so we putting coke back in cocaine. We're putting cocaine back in coke now.
Pretty,
pretty much.
that's pretty much what you're saying. That's the best way to explain it. So
And they
basically,
gonna be stepped on. That's for damn sure. They
you
let it
know,
ride, bro.
basically now it's not going to be, now you going to have people on the factories that be like, yo, did we meet Nike's requirement? How many? 40,000 pairs? We done? Nah, we're not done. Keep pumping them. Just keep making them. Just keep making
Hold that,
them. Keep making them.
hold that,
Um,
JB. Don't move,
Go
cause I
ahead.
know you didn't see this come in. Shout out to my guy.
Woo, my boy
Shout
Ace.
out to my guy Ace, man. Ace said Rice Krispies or crispy rice.
Crispy rice. That's
it's
my
all the
boy
same
Ace.
thing, Ace. It's gonna
My
be all
boy
the same
Ace.
thing, Ace.
Yep.
Yeah, Ace, it's gonna be all the
Which
same,
which
bro.
box
Yep.
you going with, Ace?
Which
Shout out to
which
my
box
guy.
are you taking?
The
Shout out to
the
Ace.
5.99 or the 7.99? It still tastes the same. What you
Bro,
going?
people's gonna be doing like my grandma used to say do. My grandma used to buy the store brand Frosted Flakes and kept
That great value, bro. That
the
great
great
Hey,
value.
value. She used to keep the regular box, right? She used to keep in New York. It was C Town, right? It was C Town cereal, New York.
yeah,
She used to keep the Frosted Flake box, right? Buy a real Frosted Flake box and just keep the box. That we will
oh, she
finish
was
the cereal and keep
diabolical,
the
bro.
box and swap the bag, bro.
That's
Like
what
me and
she
my
was
cousins, bro, you
diabolical.
couldn't tell.
Hey,
Diabolical. My
hey,
grandma was a genius. She
hey,
was,
a brother gotta eat. So
bro.
Bro.
We were eating watered down milk. We were eating, bro. Bro,
kind of
milk
mixed
that
up, Nuka.
bro, the milk you pull it with the spoon and you could see through
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you can see.
You'll be like,
Oh,
is this even milk, mom? Yeah, nah, that's milk. That's 2%. That's 2% milk.
What
that's
You
you
know,
been
hey, that's
stepped on
bad,
your shit
bro. But
see
hey,
through, bro.
who's gangster, bro? That's diabolical, bro.
bro. My grandma was a G. Oh, you want peanut butter and jelly? She used to take the paper, the wrap,
Yeah.
take it off. So you didn't know whether it was Jiffy or it was regular peanut butter.
Oh, she gangster, bro.
Bro, she
She
was
all the way
gangster
gangster
with
with
it,
it, bro.
bro.
She took the wrapper off, bro.
Oh
You
Your
my
know,
grandma
goodness.
was a boy. She was
bro,
on
that
some
was look. My boy sold out. Says C-Town's still around. Yeah, bro. C-Town was notorious for the cheap stuff, bro. What was C-Town? Western Beef. Those are New York stores, right? Western Beef. It was like a massive warehouse, bro. You could buy juice for like 59 cents. And all it says is Western Beef on it. Western Beef, berry. That's it. That's all they had in the cover.
damn.
Western Beef, berry, fruit punch, lemonade.
That's,
No
oh my
cartoons,
goodness.
no fancy colors. It was just like a milk carton with Western Beef, berry, and that was it. Man, listen, Pete.
Hey, hey, your average. Hey, average. I'm gonna sit around
Yo,
here and tell you this, bro. My son, what JB just said, what his grandma. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't be listen. I know my son, he loves his fruity pebbles, bro. But I've been keeping that box for a minute, bro. For a minute.
bro,
I get the I get the
Hit him with the dino
I
bites.
get I get
listen, Fruity
Boy,
Pebbles,
you diabolical, bro.
bro. Fruity
You
Pebbles, they all
diabolical.
taste the same. They all taste the same. There's only one
I'm
flavor.
I'm being
People think
honest,
that
bro.
Fruity Pebbles is
That's
different flavors.
that
It's
shit
one
is
flavor,
expensive, bro. Cereal done lost his mind right now,
bro.
bro.
Fruity
And
Pebbles is one
Ace just
flavor.
did a what's call on that too, right? Y'all seen Ace video? Ace just did a video where he was eating the cereal.
Yeah, he was
Like,
eating
bro,
Rice Krispies and he was eating crispy rice. He was
yeah,
eating either one, and it was the same.
it was the same damn thing. But is it a UA cereal? Bro, it's man, listen, bro.
Bro, we are in we are in trouble
Hey,
when we
hey,
doing
hey,
UA cereals.
y'all
We
gonna
are
see
in trouble.
you gonna see me post that tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, which one,
Hey,
y'all? Which one is the real or which you know what I'm
which
saying?
one is the
Yo,
fact?
we in trouble if we start
Can't
doing
get enough of that
UA
golden
cereals, bro.
crisp.
Bro, it's insane, bro. If we go if we start calling them cereals UA cereal, y'all file for that. Y'all know
Hey
that.
guys, before we get out of here, let me show y'all
Y'all
my
know.
Don Becker's dick came in. My Don Becker phone posits came in.
Shout
So,
out my guy JB with the Dome Backers. Hold on,
Nice.
man. I'm gonna
and
show
these
you real quick.
things,
Get out of here.
bro, these things are amazing. All right. I thought that I would have to do some fixes and stuff like that. I already cleaned up all the glue marks and stuff like that. Nothing major. But this shoe, first of all, is one of the hardest shoes to try to get on the UA market. You're not really gonna find it. So you guys can get this pair. No size, pick it up. Shout outs to my boy Ace for the assist on this. Shout outs to everybody. We're almost out of here. Get me out of this big screen. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Hey, you know what time it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, guys, we had an amazing show tonight, man. I really want to give my guy Will, man. Bro, we are so happy to have you a part of the show, man, and be a part of the show over here at Unreleased, bro. We having a blast with you, bro. I'm not kidding, man. And the family over here, I'm pretty sure, man, y'all enjoying Will. My brother, he looking comfortable over here. He having fun over here. And it's a lovely thing, man. So again, bro, we are proud to have you a part of the Unreleased podcast, bro. We couldn't have picked a better person, man, to come in from the authentic side to do what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The authentic guy, Will.
I appreciate y'all for having me. I've been nothing but humbled. It's been nothing but blessings. I'm learning everything from y'all. I appreciate y'all, man, for bringing me in and making me feel a part of something. I am definitely humbled, man. I appreciate y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate y'all, man. And we going to the top. Yes, sir.
All the way. Sir. JB, what you got tonight, bro? Any final thoughts, pimping?
Hey, listen, guys. Like I always tell you guys, just stop looking at so many minor details and enjoy the shoe. It's a shoe. It's a shoe. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you flip it, turn it, it's a shoe. It has one purpose and one purpose only. You put on your feet and you walk the ground. You understand? It doesn't give you superpowers. It doesn't change the person that you are. It's all mental. It's all mental and opinionated. If somebody has an opinion about your shoes, listen. This is the first time that I'm gonna say it here. Fuck them. You pay for them.
There you go, man.
I respect that.
That's it. Well, listen, guys, listen. We about to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. I really enjoyed bringing it to y'all tonight, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Please make sure, guys, y'all hit that like button, man, before you get up out of here, bro. Just hit the like button on your way out. Y'all know what I'm saying. Before we turn the lights out, y'all make sure y'all doing that, all right? We get ready to get up out of here. Will, JB, I love y'all, brothers, man. Oh, before I get out of here, one last thing, bro. Y'all make sure y'all checking out my guy Ace and my guy Santana's room every Sunday night at 9 o'clock, bro. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. They had a good show last Sunday. So I'm
Y'all
waiting
make
for this one.
Guys out, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? We up out of here. I will catch you guys, man, in the next review. And of course, we are live here every Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Unreleased, we up out of here, y'all. We gone. Love y'all.
Love, peace.
Yes.